I want to take this moment while I'm just testing stuff. I want to take this moment to show something that a lot of people are sleeping on these days. Yeah, I think it looks fine. Looks fine in Twitch. A lot of people are sleeping on the assault characters. I forget what they're called. Are they called assault characters? Yeah, the assault characters. So the assault characters are really good because of this one feature that a lot of people are missing out on. The automatic reload. You know, I don't even need this gold mag. I could just drop this gold mag for like a teammate and keep the purple mag, and you get the same amount of ammo, right? And on top of that, you still get the reload. So that was like about 4 seconds, right? So let's try it again and count. 1, 2, 3, like 3.5 seconds. Versus the gold, which is 1, 2, 3. Exactly the same. So you don't have to pick up the gold mags as an assault player. So let your
extended heavy mag here.
Let your supports take that, you know, let your skirmishers take that, because they have to actually reload. So make sure you guys are doing that. And on top of that, another thing, people are sleeping on the Prowler. When you got the full auto on the Prowler, I'm telling you, this shit is actually broken. Just watch this.
Well done, old chap. Another level. Now time for an upgrade.
Now, so I know I got the R9 in the slot, but I feel like if I'm gonna run this, like having the R9, it's pretty good as well, because if you put the Prowler in your third slot as Ballistic, it's stuck in burst mode unless you pop the ult,
Surge,
and then at which point
it
becomes automatic.
It would be a pity to leave an upgrade unchosen.
That's why I have the R9 in my third slot. That being said, you don't need Ballistic to have to do this trick. You don't need to have all 3 weapons, because as long as you can fire your gun for approximately 4 seconds, then that's good enough, right? Because it takes 4 seconds to reload. So I'm just going to use the 2 that I have in my main slot. We're going to drop this. I don't really need it. And I'm going to show you how powerful this can really be.
I've made it to max level. Sublime.
Now, this does work with other guns. You can get this going on with the things like the L-Star, let's say, and if you want to throw in an R301, and, you know, like, I'm sure it'll work as well. You might need to get the extra mag just to make sure that it shoots for as long as you need it to automatically reload. Once again, remember, the gold mag, you don't need to pick that up. Purple mag is the same amount of ammo. The gold mag is better off in your team's hands, so make sure you're dropping those. And let's give it a try with the R301 All-Star.
I need to choose an upgrade.
Thanks, Ballistic.
Well. I've a new upgrade.
Let's give it a try. So yeah, it works there too. As long as you shoot the gun for 4 seconds before needing to reload, then you should be good to go. See, I ran out of time with the R301 there, so maybe having the R301 as a secondary isn't the best idea. I mean, if you're going to use the L-Star, you could, you know, just make your shots last a little bit longer. See, it's a little bit quick. But if you just make your shots last a little bit longer with the R301, you don't spam them. Just wait to swap, wait for the reload before you swap. It's the same kind of principle. So, just if anyone's out there still hogging the gold mags on assault, and you're not doing this, you're playing wrong. If you're reloading as an assault, you're probably doing it wrong, because you don't even have to reload. As long as you can just swap your gun, and it reloads automatically, the same as a gold mag. You don't even have to swap to another gun if you want to pull out your hands, too. You don't have to... It'll automatically... Well, I guess the L-Star is a bad example, but... Shoot that, and then swap to our fists. It'll reload the gun automatically, so... That's something a lot of people aren't really taking full advantage of. I definitely try to. One thing I really like to do is... I'll pull out 3 R9s. This is better in casual because you have to get really close to the enemies to really make any sort of difference. I want to try and... Well, what I would try and do is I would usually use the R9s because then I could just do this. But I realized that if I'm going to be doing that, I might as well go for the Prowler. Because the Prowler, let's just take a look at this. I have a purple R9 here, right? If I shoot him once in the body, 13 damage. If I pull out the Prowler, I'm going to need to put it there. Select fire receiver, put it on auto, and I shoot this guy. 16 damage. So I forget what we had with the R9 here. 13. Yeah, so you can see there's a clear bonus for this. I mean, you do have less ammo by default, I think. Or maybe not, actually. Yeah, no, so straight up, Prowler is just better. You get more ammo, more damage. So yeah, so you just gotta find the select fire receiver, which there are a lot of them. Like, I find quite a few of them. Like, I'm often leaving them, so that's why I've gone from using the R9s to using the Prowler, because it does more damage, you have more ammo. Yeah, even in a full mag. So you might as well go with the Prowler over the R9. But if you're playing Ballistic, it's good to have a R9 in your second slot because, or your, I don't know what you call it, your sling. Because of the same reason that I said before, where
Got a hop up here.
you can't
Select
equip
fire.
the select fire because it maxes up at purple. So it's good to have that extra. Also good for like ammo management. If you're feeling it, you could do the car as well, but honestly, let's take a look at the car actually. 28 damage, or 28 bullets with a full mag. How much damage? 14. So yeah, like you're still better off using the Prowler. So if you guys are gonna give this a try, you know, it works with other legends as well.
Time
you don't
to
have
drop,
to play
shock,
Ballistic.
and rock.
Well, gotta make sure that you have them both on auto. Because the burst, you know, you're just wasting time. And if you do what I did there, you accidentally don't shoot all the way, then, you know, reload's fine. But you have the fast reload because we're assault characters, so you make up for it anyway. It doesn't really matter. It's just like that, already ready to pull it to the second one. And you may be already seeing the flaw in this. In order to really get the benefit out of this, you do have to get close to the enemies because, you know, the farther you are, the harder it's going to be to hit all of those shots. And on top of that, ammo. Ammo is going to be an issue. So if I turn off... What do we call it? Customize range, infinite ammo off. And I stack up on a full... Let's go to a full white backpack. Like, you're probably not going to have
Better not leave this upgrade waiting.
Let's be honest, you're probably going to have this much. Like, a maximum this much. Like, you're not going to have much more ammo than this. Let's just see how quickly we, like, fly through this. So that time I stopped a little slow. The trick is... No, let me say that. So yeah, you can see
Upgrade's
there.
waiting, Anita.
I've already ran out of ammo,
I'm out of heavy ammo.
and on top of that, I didn't even have an attachment in this one, and I was still able to fire for long enough for the gun to reload. So you don't even need, extended mags. You really just need the select fire.
Gotta hop up here. Select fire. Gives you better fire options at
And
range.
you run out of ammo really quickly. So that's definitely something, like, that's another downside. It's a big high risk reward. I mean, hopefully you don't take that many clips to kill somebody, because that's like kind of embarrassing. If it takes you 400 ammo to kill one person, you know, not to judge, but that's kind of bad. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, you should find more ammo as you go, right? And if you don't, you can always swap one of these out for a different gun. Light ammo, you know, it works with different guns, you know, as long as you're shooting for enough time.
I'm out of heavy
That's
ammo.
all that matters, right?
Better not leave this upgrade waiting. Got an upgrade.
Get rid of that
Moving
so
out.
they stop talking. Another thing you may have noticed is if you time it right, then you don't actually have to... Oh my. If you time it right, you don't have to wait to swap your gun. So that, what I mean by that is, let's say I finish this clip, right? And then I swap here, and I fire this and swap back before I get time for the thing to go. It's not every time, but sometimes you can time it right where you have 0 ammo and then you end up getting a full mag even though the gun's in your hands. Like, it automatically reloads. The timing's a little bit weird. I don't know exactly how to do it, but it's there. Like that's a possibility. You can do that. I don't know exactly how, but there's no exact way to get it so far, as far as I know. But as you do it, you get pretty consistent with it, and you kind of just will figure it out. Now, I'm noticing something. It actually feels like the light mag is... I'm just going to test this now, because it feels like the light one is, like, reloading quicker. And I wonder if that has something to do with the fact I don't have a mag. So I'm going to count again. 1, 2, 3. No, so it's more or less the same, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's more or less the same. Like, not even more or less. It is the same. So that's not nothing. I mean, it is nothing. I don't know what I was saying. Another thing that I want to point out before I stop this little video that I'm trying to post here. When you're doing this trick, if you don't have the brain capacity to count, which I understand, it's very hard. It's very hard to count to 3. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, in a fight, like, you know, you don't have time to count, right? Like, you've got other things to focus on, so counting is going to be the last thing that you're going to focus on. What you can do is just watch the animation. So I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to swap to the R9. And when I'm done shooting the R9, I'll show you what you need to look for. Okay. So I'm not even going to shoot at the guys. I'm just going to... Right there. That's when it's ready to swap. You're ready to swap right there. When you pull out the mag, right there, like that. Show it again, right? Like that. As soon as you pull it out, right there, that's when it's time to swap. I mean, as far as I can tell, that's usually, especially with the Prowler and the R9s, it's very consistent. So try it here. Pull it out. Pull it out, swap. Pull it out, swap. Pull it out, swap. Pull it out. See, it's a little bit harder, especially when you have like less to shoot with. So if we pull out the light mag, the extra light mag with more bullets, it'll take longer to shoot, and it'll be a little bit more like equal.
I'm out of heavy ammo.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. So let me show this one more time. Shoot, pull it out. Shoot, pull it out, ready to go. As soon as we see the animation, you're ready to go. See the animation, ready to go. As soon as you see the animation, ready to go.
I'm out of heavy ammo.
Just like that. So it definitely helps to practice this with the infinite reloads on. But yeah, I'm just going to show it one more time before I end this. So you'll see right there, I pulled the gun out before the reloaded thing came, and I had 0 bullets, and it snapped up to full ammo, even though I already had pulled out the gun. So if you have a gold mag, you can time it right as you pull out the mag. You just swap your gun, and that should give you the full ammo again. See? See, if you go too early, you're going to end up reloading like that. So you really got to wait until you pull out the mag. Yeah, and you can keep this going for a really long time. And if you have trouble balancing that, just play Ballistic. Because then
No
you get
matter how many
a
times
third
I
gun.
retire, I just keep coming back for more.
Just shut up, dude.
Beware, Outlands. Fire smart bullets hit our foe.
So,
Smart
because you get
bullet
the third
landed a
gun,
hit.
it makes it
Very
a lot
palpable
easier
hit.
to juggle them, basically. And I want to point out, I'm not lifting my finger off of the click button at all. I'm just pressing the button to swap, and it's just, because it's automatically reloading, you don't even have to, like, let go. You can just hold down the click button and infinitely shoot as long as you have a gun to swap to that's reloaded. So yeah, you guys can definitely see the power of this ability. And remember, you guys don't need to use the gold mags. Just leave those for your teammates. Grab the purple mags. If you guys enjoyed that video and some of the tips that I had to share, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Leave a like, maybe leave a comment. If you guys have any questions, I stream all the time. I don't have a schedule, but whenever I can, I am live. So if you guys have any questions you want to ask me live and in person, you know, I go live on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and even YouTube Shorts if you guys have brain rot. So if you guys want to watch it vertically for some reason, stop by. Come ask some questions. I could definitely use the engagement, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you guys have. There's going to be more content like this coming. If you guys enjoy improving at first-person shooter games, you know, make sure to smash that subscribe button. There's going to be plenty coming. So see you there.